morning, everybody. We are going to start off doing a nice hip opening flow this morning. Remember, take everything as you feel that you need to take it. Everything that I am saying is a suggestion. If you feel that you cannot do it, please do not, and take a child's pose if needed. So we are going to start off. We're going to lie flat on our backs with our feet flat on the ground. We're going to bring our feet in together and we're going to open our knees. If this feels like it's too much of a stretch right now for you, please feel free to place some blocks underneath those knees if that is a little bit more comfortable for you. We're going to take one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And we're just going to start off by taking some nice, thoughtful breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the nose as well. Make sure to fill up that belly nice and full as you're taking your inhales. Inhale in and exhale. Make sure you're completely empty on your exhales. We're going to take 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale and exhale. And I want you to take this time to think about setting an intention for our flow today. Think about the main reasons why you're here. Do you want to be able to focus more, to have less anxiety, to feel better about your body, to get more flexible? Whatever the reason you are here, try to fully engage that intention during your practice. This is your time. We're going to leave everything else at the door. We're going to do 2 more rounds of breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to take those knees into our chest. And we're going to take a couple more breaths. Feel free to hug those knees all the way and lift that head right up to those knees. We're going to relax back down. And we're going to take a happy baby. I'm going to take the outside of those feet. If this feels like it's something that you can't do right now, feel free to just pull one leg in at a time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take those feet back to the floor again, and we're going to take right over left. And you're going to take those hands and pull that left thigh in towards the body. You can really concentrate on trying to push that left knee out. We're going to feel a nice stretch through the outside of the glutes, the outer thighs. And we're going to keep concentrating on pulling that left leg into the body as much as we can. We don't want to hurt ourselves, but we want to keep it in mind. And a nice inhale and exhale. See, as you exhale, if you can pull that leg in a little more or stretch that knee out. And we're going to plant that left foot. We are going to now take our left over our right, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull that right leg in. I'm going to take my hand on the outer side of on the inner part of my knee and push it out. Inhale. Exhale. On the exhale, I'm going to see if I can try to get a little deeper into that right leg pulling in. I can feel the nice stretch into my glutes and outer thigh. And we're going to pull our legs into our chest, and we're going to do a nice little roll. Just kind of roll up that lower back And we're going to cross our legs and come right into tabletop position. We're gonna make sure our shoulders are directly over our wrists. And we're gonna take some cat-cows. You can do this at your own pace. So we're going to start by doing cat. And make sure you're really engaging those shoulders, the shoulder blades, pinching them and trying to push away the floor, engaging, wrapping those biceps. And we're gonna do a nice inhale into cat. We're gonna do this a few more times. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And take some free motion. Try to move those hips all around. And we're going to go into downward facing dog. Make sure you're engaging those shoulder blades. That head is heavy, and trying to make that head as heavy as possible. Your heels do not have to be touching. Please feel free to take a bend in that knee. You need to pedal out those heels since this is our first down dog of the day. And we're gonna take that right leg up to the sky into a three-legged dog. We're gonna bend that knee, and we're going to feel free to do some hip circles, out and in. And we're going to take that leg and pull it right through to meet those hands. You can drop the back knee. We're going to place our hands on the inside of our foot, both of them, and we're going to take a nice deep stretch into that outer thigh and those hips. If you can't push your leg out, that's completely fine. You can just work on trying to use your body weight to see if you can push that leg out. Inhale. Exhale and try to push that leg out a little bit more. And we are going to meet in a downward facing dog. Again, engage those shoulders. We're going to extend the left leg up. We're going to bend the knee. We can do some hip circles. A couple one way, a couple the other way. And we're going to bring that leg through to meet those hands. I'll lower that back leg. We're going to make sure our foot's on the outside and our hands are on the inside. And we can do that nice deep stretch. Make sure and really engage that core. We don't want our belly hanging out. We want to keep it nice and tight. And give a couple more breaths here. And we're going to meet in downward facing dog. We're going to look forward and we're going to walk to the top of our mat. And we're going to stand tall, planting those feet. And we're going to enter Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to make sure our hands are spread and our thighs are engaged. Make sure we have all edges of our feet to the mat. We're going to take a nice deep breath. Urdhva Hastasana. We are going to bend down and through into a forward fold. Uttanasana. We are going to go Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Make sure to keep that head straight. We are going to go into a Chaturanga. If you're not comfortable doing this yet, feel free to lower your knees to the ground and lower your body. And you can just do a nice little cobra stretch up. And we're going to meet in downward facing dog. we're going to pull that right knee in to the nose and pull it back. We're going to pull that right knee into the nose and pull it back. Right knee into the nose and back. Now we're going to do right elbow to right knee. And do that 2 more times. Now we're going to cross over and do left elbow to right knee. Make sure you're breathing. Got a little core work in there. Engage that core. We're going to take, we can make it into plank pose, downward facing dog. And we're going to step that right leg through into warrior two. Make sure the inside of that left foot is lined up with that heel. We're going to start off in a nice warrior two. I'm going to flip that palm. We're going to reverse our warrior. And we're going to end up in a side angle. We're going to do this a few times. I'm sorry, I'm backwards to you guys right now. Reverse the warrior. Side angle. Reverse the warrior. We're going to take a warrior two. And we are going to plant those palms. And we're going into chaturanga. Upward dog. Make sure those feet are planted. The palms, the tops of your feet are onto the mat. And we're going to go in our downward facing dog. You can shake that out if you need to. We're going to lift that left leg up. And we're doing nose to knee. Knees to knee to nose. Lift that leg. Knee to nose. One more time. Knee to nose. Now we're doing left knee to left elbow. 2 more times. Make sure you're breathing. And right knee to right. Left knee to right. You can plant those feet. Downward facing dog. We're going to bring that left leg through. And we're going to end in warrior two. Take a minute to get yourself settled. Stretching those fingers, opposite sides of the room. Make sure your knee is not over your toes. We are going to flip that palm and reverse our warrior. We're going to do side angle. We're going to reverse our warrior. Side angle. Reverse our warrior. Side angle. One more time. We're going to plant our palms. We are going to go into Chaturanga Dandasana. Again, if you're not comfortable doing this, you can always go down to your knees or take a child's pose. And we're going to meet in downward facing dog. We're going to look up and walk to our mat. Thank you so much. And Brenda will be finishing the rest of this series.